Hey YouTube, just gonna do a quick overview of my toolbox again. Just got more tools, just want to show off. So, Deutsch terminal, O2 sensor kit, which it's alright. I still need to get a couple other O2s for the bigger stuff. Power probe, fuse saver, inductor, mini inductor, not the HP. Coolant tester from Mako with the, I think I have 6 or 7 adapters, and then my power slide hammer from OTC. On the side, that's how I have it set up. I do it always manual because I don't have the money to get the electrical yet. Got that big boy, which helps a lot for jumps and tires. Inside, I got the 12-inch pry bar coming back because somebody borrowed mine, and then they paid me for it, or paid my wife, and they didn't pay the full price, whatever. I got annoyed. And then got a 1/2 inch coming, regular length instead of the extended or anything, so that's coming. Obviously, you've seen my 3/8 one, hard handle. Most of my main tools are Snap-on and Makos for ratchets. And this one is actually a gear wrench, the 24-inch one, which that is rarely used. I just got it when I was doing a lot of oil drains when I was at Petro. And then my lights and my 3 Easy Red containers, a couple of magnetics for torch and sometimes grinder, the safety book, DOT, I got both sets for actual the Blue Point ones, and then my batteries, air tool oil. These actually work very well. Had to find them in the outdoors department at Walmart just to find them. So, for my torch. Alright. 3/4 works perfectly. And was underneath $300. So, 1/2 inch impact, well, metric 1/2 inch. Metric chrome, 3/8 impact, metric, 3/8 chrome impact, 1/4 inch impact from Sunex, and Snap-on chrome. Actually, one of the only sets I'll ever have of Snap-on because they're too expensive. Won't do it. But these were at least reasonable, so these are all Snap-on for my air hammer. Wild punches, alignment tool. This I just got for centering the wheel for steers, so that'll help. This is drive shaft, oil filter for doing the plastic lug covers on the semis. Same with this one. And ASEs, so that, and then these are for the brake chambers for our 3630s, and then for the 3030s, which is 3/4. The 3630 is 1 and 1/16, sorry. All different types of torques. These once in a while I'll use for doing actually the drain plugs. Depends on what we have set up. This is from AutoZone or O'Reilly's, one or the other. But one thing I love about them, they actually come apart and you can replace the tips because they're Duralast. So that's one good thing. sometimes you can find some nice things at auto parts store. And then 33 for lugs on your regular tractors. And then I have my 38 on my Master Force extension for doing on mixers. Also with the 33, it will work for our tie rods. Well, most everybody has seen at least this drawer, so I'm not going to go over it too much. But basically, 1.5 inch all the way down to 7/16, and then from actually it goes lower than 7/16, goes down to 1/4. And then from 6mm all the way up to 32. Obviously, there's a couple skips between the 23 for the 23, the 26, and 28, 29, and 31. So those are the ones that are skipped for the Husky set. And then, yeah, so just got that. This is for doing one of the sensors on the engine. Forgot what sensor on top of my head. And all that. So this is actually for doing the bearing races inside the wheel seal or in the wheel hub. And then for coolant, hose clamps. Brake drum checker, seeing how much is left, or for the brake shoes for the drums. And then this is what I actually use for checking the brake pad ones for our new semis. This is pipe plug set, 1/2 inch drive. And I got a couple of different, like spiral flutes, straight flute, carbide set. And this is stainless steel version. This is the regular. I still need to get the other set for it, for the regular, or not regular, but for I forgot what I was thinking of. This is the regular, this is stainless steel. There's another set that actually goes with that. Homemade trunnion bushing, so when I put in the bushings for it, tap them in. Airlines, spring tools, scrapers. Sometimes this is used for springs too. Sometimes can make it easy. Actually, I use this more for brakes than I do anything for some of the adjusters. That's that one. Impact some air tool. So snap-on air hammer, air cat, mackerel, 3/8, 1/2 inch. Both of these are mid torques. 1/2 inch big boy, a 1/2 inch drill, 1/2 inch air cat, 1150. Yeah, nitro cat, that's what it is. But still underneath the air cat line. Capri, both 1 horsepower die grinders, so 90 and straight. Milton tire gauge. Then I also have the 3/8 stubby. So, and then I got my hex for Milwaukee. And mainly just my screwdriver drawer. There's a couple other little things, and then hex and Torx. This is obviously for checking gauge checker. We usually use it for our when we're setting our injectors. My electrical one, obviously fuse savers up there because I don't have enough room. Same with the power probe and Deutsch terminal. Don't really want them in there. But Lyle relay jump tester kit. This is just the extension for that. And then I also have the terminal leads, which flats and rounds. Hose cut. Oh, and these are leads actually for my DC power supply for testing, bench testing things. And then this is a hex magnetic set, SAE metric, goes to 14 from 8 and quarter up to 9/16, which I do use, not as often, but I mean it is useful. And then basically backup ratchets in case I have to send one out or whatever if the truck doesn't have the part. Flat air hammer set. Three-quarter ratchet, which I'm going to be updating that one with a better one. And sometimes seizes or doesn't work properly, I should say. Both these sets are basically the same, just these have longer. That's why this is open. This drawer is basically just extras and my die grinder. And then serpentine belt, stubby impact SAE metric hex big socket, my chain for when we do our carriers, radiators, stuff like that with the forklift. And these are a 5-piece separator from Lyle, which for a pneumatic hammer, which I recommend for anyone. Makes it easy. And actually comes with 3 top. I think I forgot something, to tell you the truth, y'all. But that's just the accessory thing for my power probe. Which most of the accessories I don't use too often, but it's nice having. Tap and die set, small, which just basic, just so it got me for our field water separators for the 2 different sizes. 3/4 torque, goes up to 300 foot-pounds from Tecton. I'm gonna be getting rid of the Pittsburghs and updating those to actually the Tectons. I'm gonna get the split beams for the 3/8 and the 1/2-inch one, so I have them. Don't know when, but that's my goal in the next, couple of months. And then hammer drawer, so another 4-pound, 2-pound, 1.5, and then dead blow from Snap-on, and brass. I think that's 2-pound brass. And then got this rubber one, my East Wayne 45 ounce, I think it is. Yeah, 45 ounce. And then I got a couple of other hammers in here. Yeah, this one and this one. This one's, I think it's lead or whatever. This one's copper or brass, I mean. So yeah, that's I think it for, oh, I think I forgot one thing. Where is it? Oh yeah, for pulling out when you're doing your brakes for your drums, to knock out those sleeves and the metal where the brakes actually hold on to. That's what that's for. Forgot to bring that one up last time. It's also what this one's for, but I can't get this one out of that bit yet. So, alright, y'all. That's it. Have a good one.